Hello there, internet friends and neighbors. I am Alicia Dolan. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and thank you for joining me tonight in my crafting corner. And tonight we will be doing a little stamping. I have a quick card to show you featuring the Hey Chick Stampin' Up! Bundle. It is a stamp and die bundle that's only available until June 30th. And so that's why I thought that I would show it to you tonight in case you're interested in some really cute chicken cards. So let's go ahead and get started right away so that we can put this card together. I have actually pre-stamped my images tonight and cut them out, so I'm just gonna go through the process of putting the card together, and hopefully we will have a really cute card at the end. So tonight for the base of the cardstock, I used cherry cobbler, and so your piece of base is going to be 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then our next layer is going to be these 3 pieces of cardstock, which measure 1 inch by 4. So what we're going to do with these is I'm going to turn each one of them over and get some Stampin' Dimensionals, and I am going to put 2 Stampin' Dimensionals along the center of the back of each of these pieces. This is a card that will work really good if you have some scrap pieces, scrap colors laying around. You could use pieces that are all the same color if you wanted to, or different colors like I did. Any way you want to work it out. Now I'm just removing the backs of those Stampin' Dimensionals, and I am gonna line these up right about here, and then I'm gonna go on the other side and kind of measure it out so that they're about the same distance from either edge. And then this one I am going to put in the middle. And I kind of like this one because you don't have to line things up perfectly. They can be a little off center. So, and then I stamped Hey Chick on this one. I should show you the stamp set. So the stamp set looks like this. There's 3 chickens and an egg, and one of the stamps says Hey Chick, another one says you're a good egg and have a happy day. So today we're using Hey Chick, have a happy day, and I just thought that would be a nice card to send out. So these pieces are actually what I usually have left over. So this is a 1/2 inch tall, I guess, and then I cut it at 1.5, and then I cut a piece of red to go behind it, so that's 3/4 by 1 3/4. So I'm just gonna attach those together. Oops, I got a little too much glue there. I hope everyone is doing well tonight. My kids are finally out of school, so this is our first week out of school? No. Yes? Yes. The summer is going to go by really quickly, I have a feeling. So we were out of town this weekend for a wedding. This one, the white piece is 3/4 by 1 1/4. I wrote that down wrong on my notes. That should be 1/4. And don't worry if you can't see my notes up here. I will put a link to the card and the instructions, all of the measurements, in the YouTube video later. I think I can edit the description in Facebook, in the Facebook video too. It just sometimes is a little more difficult than, sometimes I have to do that with the computer, not just with my phone. And then the piece of red card that goes behind this one is 1 inch by 1.5. Now, if you don't have this stamp set, but you like the layout or the pattern, you can always change it to match whatever you are looking for. Like a stamp set that you have or paper that you use. And this one is really nice because you really can use up a lot of small pieces. So now I'm going to color my chicken, and I am going to color her beak and her feet using the pumpkin pie Stampin' Right marker. So here are her feet. And I stamped tonight using Memento jet black ink so that my ink markers wouldn't make my stamped image bleed. So here are her feet. And then I'm going to put a little bit of orange up here. And then I got also a crumb cake marker out because I thought that would be a good color for a chicken. I don't have chickens, and so I don't know a lot about their coloring. My kids have wanted to get some before, but here in our township, I don't think we are technically allowed to have them because of how much space is required. I don't know for sure. That's what I keep telling them because I'm not really ready for anything like a chicken yet. I'm still just trying to figure out what is going on. I don't need to add chickens into the mix, I guess I should say. I know lots of people have chickens. So I'm just gonna color, and I'm just coloring lightly using my Stampin' Right marker. Because I know that if I color too much, my paper won't be able to hold up. It does better with the marker than with watercolors. But if I were going to watercolor, I would need to use either the shimmer white paper or the shimmer white or watercolor paper. Alright, so now I'm going to go over with some yellow. I don't want my chicken to be too dull, even though don't know exactly what color chickens are. I cut everything out a little bit early tonight because I wanted to try and make this video a little bit of a quick one for everyone. Alright, I think she's turning out cute. And then I thought I'd put a little bit of red in there too. So just to kind of brighten her up a little bit. So I've got, the colors I used were Real Red, So Saffron was the yellow, Pumpkin Pie was the orange, and then Crumb Cake was the kind of brownish color here. I think I'm going to go back a little bit and add a little more pumpkin pie, maybe down here, because I don't want that red to be too sharp, but I just kind of wanted her to stand out a little bit. There we go, I think that's better. Okay, and then move this a little back to the side. Oops. I hope I didn't move that too much. Okay. So then I'm gonna put my little chicken on here. I'm gonna give her 2 little Stampin' Dimensionals. And I'm gonna put her right here. And then I'm gonna put this up here. So I'm using a lot of Stampin' Dimensionals tonight just because I want to. I guess. Not really for any other reason. So I'm going to put this up here, and I'm going to put Have a Happy Day down at the bottom. I think right here like this. And then I really like this linen thread. And look at this. I already have a little bow tied in here. So things don't always work out that way. I usually have to work as I go, I guess. So let me get here is my box of glue dots, and I'm just going to take one of those, and I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool, and I'm going to fold one of these little glue dots in half, because even though they're mini glue dots, they're not tiny, tiny. And I'm going to stick that right on the back of my bow. And I think I'm going to put that, where am I going to put that? Right up here in the corner. Maybe I should have pulled that a little bit tighter. I don't think I can do that now. And then I I think I'll put a couple of these sequins from the Artistry Blooms on there. I've really been using these a lot more than I ever thought I would. All right, and I'm going to use these orange ones. So again, I'll use my Take Your Pick tool. And I'm going to put those, maybe one up here by the bow. And I'll take a bigger one and I'll put it over here. And maybe one more small one. And I'll just stick it right here. There we go. And I am gonna let this be my card for tonight. So thank you for joining me. I'm gonna actually trim this bow a little bit because I don't like it sticking out quite so far. Maybe so it's just past there. I think that's better. So this is a card using the Hey Chick stamp set and bundle. Now this bundle, so here is the stamp set, and it comes with all these chickens and a couple cute little sayings. But I did want to show you, this is the die cuts that go with it, and there are some really cute ones in here. This is like a little wooden stump. There's some corn and seeds, some little eggs, a little chicken coop, and I love this cute little fence. I haven't found anything to do with it, chicken wire, yet, but I definitely am planning on it. So if you really like chickens or chicken cards, or you know someone who does, this set is only available until the 30th of June, which is unfortunately coming really fast. I feel like this whole year is just flying by already. So there is the Hey Chick bundle. If you are interested in that, there's also a Hey Birthday Chick bundle. So you can find that in the regular catalog. But this one is in the January to June, I believe, catalog. And now we have a new mini catalog coming out next month in July. And another celebration is coming soon. So if you are interested in being on my mailing list or checking out any of those things, send me a message and let me know, and I will hook you up with that. So to place an order, you can just visit aliciadolan.stampinup.net, and this is the current host code. So if you place an order that's less than $150 and you use this current host code, then that makes it easier for me to keep track of it, and I can send you at the end of the month a gift for being my customer and for ordering from me. I really appreciate that. And if you like and share this video, that helps me out too. So I will, sometime tonight or tomorrow, I'll post all the measurements for this card and the supplies and like a checklist that you can use to order these things. So thank you for joining me tonight for this Stampin' Sunday video. I hope you're all having a great Sunday and enjoying a little break in the rain. We are here. There's a little bit of sunshine right now. So have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next Sunday for another Stampin' Sunday video. Thanks, everybody. Bye.